There you go, man. We live and direct now, baby. We good. What's up with you? How you
I'm
feeling?
good, man. I'm
It
good.
might have been me. I just stole his computer, so I don't even know how to work it. I never even had a Mac computer before, man.
Look,
I'm cheap computer myself.
I stood out in Grand Central to see if they was if somebody was going to pick up a MacBook, and
Uh-huh.
I said I'm here to pick up a MacBook, and they was like, oh, is your name such and such? I said yeah, yeah,
And they gave it to you.
and they just gave it to me. So you know, John Stanfield is coming for his MacBook. I don't know when, but they're gonna
John
track it.
Stanfield. That he sound like
Hopefully,
he sound like he stalked women on Facebook. So
look, I was going through some of his files, man. I think I might have to blackmail him for this one.
golly. Well, let me borrow that. Let me borrow that for you give it back to him because I definitely need one, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I can't complain, bro. I can't complain at all, man.
Man, you out here killing it, man. So man, congratulations on your career, man. Because I seen it. I seen you just blossom and blossom and blossom into this amazing comedian, amazing impersonator, amazing everything that you're doing, man. So man, congratulations, first of all, man.
Yo, that means
I
a
know
lot.
it's been a journey.
That means a lot. I appreciate you, everybody who's been watching so far, man. Everybody who supported me. Big up to Ari Spears, Godfrey, Afion Crocker, all the guys who've been doing this for such a long time, and who, believed in me enough to share my stuff, put my content out there. All them dudes, man. Frank Caliendo, all my people on TikTok. Even though I got fans who are Trump supporters.
See, what was they? Hey, fans is fans, though. Fans is fans, and that's what I try to get people to understand. Like people be like, "Well, I don't want that card. They don't gotta like." Listen, man, fans is fans. If they gonna buy tickets to a show, if they gonna share your stuff, if they gonna support you, guess what? I don't care I don't care who you like or what you do.
Man, I did a Black Lives Matter, I did one of those, speaking up about George Floyd, and I did a video, but I did it in the Denzel voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people was like, Trump 2020, but your impression is crazy.
Yeah.
They was like hashtag Trump 2020, but you got talent. I was like,
yup. But see, because you can't deny talent, man. You cannot deny. I don't care how angry you is. You cannot, I be at Chipotle mad at the workers, right? Mad because they were so slow, but you cannot deny how good a burrito is.
Right, come on, rap it right.
Man, you rap it right.
Right.
And people at Chipotle make me mad. Let me say this to anybody out there who don't know the rules at Chipotle. Stop reaching your finger over the glass to show them what you want. It's rules to Chipotle-ism. And I'm declaring Chipotle-ism a real word from today on, man.
It is.
Yep.
How you think Wes would do it?
I'm gonna hit him up too. So what got you started into comedy and impersonations? What made you say, you know what? This is something that I really, really enjoy.
I've always liked to make people laugh. I've always liked to entertain people. I've always liked to be the funny one. And of course, I didn't dub myself this, but I was the class clown and all of this other stuff. And I was a horrible student and all of that. I love to mimic and do voices and things like that. It wasn't until Chappelle's show that I really started going with the impressions. My friends, we would watch Chappelle's show, right? And then we would come to school the next day and we would talk about, oh, did you see Chappelle said that? And Chappelle said this, Chappelle said that. And I wanted to tell the joke exactly like Chappelle told it. So it got to the point where I was trying to do the voice as well. So I would say I would say something like, "Yeah, man, I was in the projects. It was 1 o'clock in the morning in the projects, man. There was a baby standing on the corner." And then my friends, after a certain point, they was like, "Yeah, it's not fair no more. We don't want to play with you no more because now you're not even just telling the jokes. You sound like him, and that's cheating."
Sound like him, yo. And I know that probably got you in trouble once you realized that was a gift. And you know what I'm saying? And that was one of your strengths. I know you probably changed the whole game of life.
Bro, I used to be in class just talking about, that's crazy. That's crazy. Back. Just being just being wild. You know what I'm saying? And you know, even with that, I still wish that I did better in school, because it got to the point where I needed one credit. I needed one language credit for high school, right? And I was doing work up until graduation day. Like they wouldn't give me no cap and gown until I had like a packet done. You know what I'm saying? So I went and I had this dangerous minds moment with my French teacher. Shout out to Miss Yates. And you know, as I was walking up to a classroom, I could hear the been spending most of my life living.
Yep.
So she said, Monsieur King, you need one language credit to pass. You know, but she said this to me. She said, if I give you this language credit, you gotta promise me that you're gonna be somebody.
Wow.
If you wanna be somebody, wanna go somewhere,
come on,
wake up and pay attention. So from that,
yeah.
So
yeah, we on it.
So from that point on, I was just like, you know what? Okay, I got to capitalize off this somehow, man. And I started doing stage plays fresh out of high school. You know, I was working with this cat named Jermaine Smith in Brooklyn. He gave me a shot. I was doing a lot of other stage plays. I did a couple hosting gigs, I love hosting. And then I got hooked up with this group called Church of Laugh. Church of Laugh, man, we were a group of comedians all from New York. Well, some all living in New York currently, who we just were coming together, and we was like, look, I think this is bigger than memes. We had this guy named Jeremy Williams, man, whose vision was just like, I mean, out of this world. Never thought of it. To do parodies and to do skits and things like that, and just take Christian comedy, if you will, to the next level, you know. And we did just that, man. And we started doing shows, and we went to LA and we performed at the Biltmore Hotel. We were doing tours and all of this type of stuff. And I started to take, you know, what I've learned from all of these things and apply it to my social media, to my own live shows, to hosting, to you know, just being in a professional setting. And I've well, for the most part, I've tried to be diligent and consistent thing, and it has led me to this beautiful exposure of all of these people, man. And to cats like you,
that's a blessing.
It's really been a blessing. So I'm just grateful, man.
Hey man, we appreciate you, man, for setting a tone with coming in and sticking with your guns, and it has worked for you. And so let me ask you this. How important is it to not give up when it don't feel like what you chasing is not coming to fruition in the beginning? Because I know you probably had times where you was like, man, this is stupid. This ain't like, how important to anybody that's coming behind you that wants to set a new trend, a new lane like you did? What's your advice to them if they're going through a time right now where they feel like, man, this might not work out?
It's more than you.
Ooh, come on, Pastor.
It's bigger than you. God continues to remind me that this is bigger than me. And if I devoted my life to myself, I would die and C. King would stop.
Good night. Come on.
If I devote myself to the idea, now ideas and beings, you know, because an idea can be transferred between people, but a being is just me. Once I leave this shell, that's it.
That's it,
man. God has never ceased to show me that even when you think you're at your lowest, when you think, even when you're about to give up, you think nah, I ordained you for this. I ordained you for this.
I ordained you for this.
So, perfect example. last year. Well, we're in 2021. 2019, right? I did a comedy show. Oh my God, is it 2019? Sheesh, man. Okay, so 2019, I did a comedy show for my pastor, and he and half the church went on a cruise, right? And on the cruise, he did a sermon on Wednesday, right? On a boat, did a sermon. Had this thing called we did this thing called worship on Wednesday. He did a sermon on the boat, and I believe it was Thursday. He died of a heart attack.
Ooh.
On a boat with half the people on, half the church on there. So, I said, this is the man who said, "Hey, look, I support you. I want to cover you. I want to continue to cover you in what you're doing. Please, when you're doing events, call me. When you're getting opportunities, call me. When you're breaking loose and you in trouble, you need help, call me." All of that stuff. And now he's gone.
And
now he's gone. So what do I do? What do I do? I don't want to do no videos no more. I don't want to do no shows. I don't want to do content. Nothing. So from then up until the day before his funeral, I didn't post a funny video. I didn't do nothing like that. Right. The day before his funeral, it came to my mind. I said, you know what would be funny is if Denzel recited Meek Mill's what you call it? Dreams and Nightmares, right? I did it. I put it on internet. I put it on Instagram. Put it on. Matter of fact, I didn't even put it on Twitter. I just left it on. I didn't even check. I didn't even look. Nothing. I said, yeah, well, that's it. I didn't tell anybody, but I was done after that. The next day at the funeral, I'm boo-hooing, I'm crying, I'm snotting, all of this stuff. You ever seen a big when he cried?
When we dead, and it hurt because we big. It's
right, because we big and our upper body just
it hit us, and I got
all of that stuff, right? So people are coming up to me and they're like, "Look, yo, I know it's crazy, man, but yo, congratulations, dog. Congratulations on everything, man. You going places." I'm like, yo, my pastor right there, bro. You see that casket? That's my pastor, bro. What are you talking about? Congratulations. And it became a thing. I was like, you know what? Let me just check. It went viral on Instagram.
Ooh.
Somebody had taken it from Instagram, posted it on Twitter, and Meek Mills went and reposted it. Complex Magazine went and reposted it, and then Source Magazine reposted it. So I think in that week, I believe in that week, in that 2 weeks, in that period of 2 weeks, if I could be wrong, Instagram will correct me later when if they ever notice me. I went from 10,000 to 20,000. So I'm like, wow, man, this is crazy. This is bananas, man. All after this one video. One video. So I said, you know what? And I heard in the back of my mind, I heard my pastor's words as clear as day. He said, if you don't quit, you'll make it.
Good night.
I'm telling you guys, if you ever believe that what you're given, what you're given is what you're supposed to do, do it.
Do it.
Who's to tell you that you're not gonna make it? They told millions of people that they weren't gonna be successful, and look at them.
Look at them.
Can you imagine if people at Google didn't chose to listen to naysayers? Could you imagine what would happen if Chris Dillard chose to listen to naysayers?
Whew. Huh? And that's it. And you know what's the thing about listen, y'all, it's so important that when you encounter a dream killer, that you hold on and protect your dream. Your dream is not to be shared with everybody. Your dream is not to be posted all online before you even make a stride to reach your dream. One thing about God and making room for your gift, God will make room for your gift, whether you are chasing that gift in silence until He's ready for the world to see. See, because one thing about God is He gonna manifest what's inside of you, right? When He manifests what's inside of you, it has no choice but to go where it's supposed to go.
Watch your tone, because you're gonna preach.
Good night. He when he adds his touch on it. See, it's like a painter, right? When he first got to prime the wall first, and he got to get the wall ready for the actual coat to go on it. And he does that because he wants to take away anything that's on that wall that could mess up the coat. So I say this to anybody out there who feel like this may not be their season. It could be that God is just putting the prime on you right now so that He can paint the canvas, and He don't want no blemishes on your soul. He don't want no blemishes in the way of what He's about to do when He manifests you to where you're supposed to go. So live in the prime of your life right now, so that the finishing product of your life can go out there and break some yokes. And that's it. I'm done. Amen.
We're taking an offering.
Taking an offering. Yep. Man, see, you done got me started, man. We about to turn this thing to church, man. Because one thing for sure is you stand by your word, man. You're not out here acting a fool and saying, "Oh, I gotta cuss in order to be funny. I gotta go out here and I gotta do what the world do and do what everybody else doing." And how much have you seen blessings from you just being obedient?
I've seen blessings in unsafe spaces. Like, so, okay, so
come on, explain it.
So I've always thought that because my mother was working her job, supporting 4 kids on her own, I always thought that she wanted me to play it safe. Always thought that she wanted me to play it safe. I always thought that she would, want me to keep a job and all of this stuff. I remember the day I quit my job and I told my mother, she said, "Well, it's about time." Oh. What? She said, "Well, it's about time." And okay, so a quick story. I was doing a show in Miami. I got booked for a show in Miami. This is when I was working as a bike messenger. Well, not a bike messenger.
Hold on, because that almost just sent me. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the sight of you being a bike messenger.
This is the thing. So I was labeled a bike messenger, but the company didn't have no insurance for people on bikes. So they just gave us Metro cards.
Hold on. All right. Okay. All right, man. Because I can't. Not tonight, man. Come on. All right. Go ahead, man. Just finish this story, please.
I wanted the bike with the skinny wheels.
Yo. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, all right. Go ahead.
So I was booked for the show in Miami, and I told my job, I said, "Look, I need these days off because I got a booking in Miami, and I'm going out there. They didn't pay for my hotel, they didn't pay for my flight, everything." And my boss says, "Well, that's not going to work." And I'm like, "I wasn't asking, but it's glad to know how you feel. I'm glad you feel." Wow, cool. So I left to go to Miami. I was like, "Man, I'm not gonna have no job when I get back." Cool. I got out there to Miami and did the show, got paid, came back, and my boss calls me and says, "Hey, are you coming in today?" And I said, "Well, I thought I wasn't going."
Right.
Okay. You know what? All right, God. I hear you. I get to the office. I got my phone. I had a vest. I had a work vest.
Mm-hmm.
I have all my papers, all of that stuff. And I say, "Hey, man, this is my last day." My boss said something like, "Really? This is your last day?" I said, "Yeah, this is my last day. Here's my phone. Here's my vest, all my paperwork." I said, "I don't know, this is going to sound weird, but I'm hearing God telling me to pray for you right here in this office so that you get to be whatever it is that he has for you. Because I know he's told me before that he wanted to be Mike. If you're, I don't know if you're listening to this or not, but I hope that you are that piano instructor that you wanted to be. I prayed for him. I said, I hope you get everything that God has for you. He said, you know what, man? If you ever need a job, come back here and you speak to me. And I felt good in knowing that I may never have to come back here.
That you may not could.
I have to come back here. So I left there. And as soon as I left there, maybe 5 minutes after I left, you walk into the train station, which is 7 minutes away. 5 minutes into my walk, I get a phone call. Yo, C King, man. SOB Soul Village with Eric Roberson. I need a host for tomorrow, and Eric is not going to be here. Are you available? I had been trying to book this gig for over a year. I had been trying to book this gig for over a year, bro. I get the call soon as I quit my job. I think it was the next day. The show was the next day. You know, if I still had that job, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Wow. See, and you stepped. It took for you. Here's the thing. It took for you to step out on faith. It took for you to release something to have them open so God could replace in.
Right. I had to drop that thing to be poured into.
Had to drop it like it's hot. Amen, man.
That thing.
I say this to you, man. I'm so proud of you, man, because the moment you stepped out on faith was the moment that you activated your next level in Christ. And he's going to take you places that you can't even imagine. Think about the best that you have been right now. Your mind can't even process where God is going to take you beyond that.
I got some news that I want to share. I would love to share it with you. I can't right now. I'll share it to you off.
That'll work. That'll work.
But man, some news just came in that could be life-changing, dog.
Well, then there it is, man. Because you changing lives, so it's only right that God does some things that change your life. So
I'm grateful to God for all of them, man.
Amen, brother. Well, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up, but I'm definitely gonna have you back on here when it's time for you to make that announcement, because I want the people to hear that, because you got a lot of supporters and people on here who definitely love the move and the groove. How can people continue to follow you, get in touch with you, or book you?
Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Iam_CKING. That's IAMCKING. You guys can follow me on TikTok at IAM_CKING. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll be saying some things on Twitter sometimes at IAM__. CKING, okay?
People, please support this man. When I say he's one of my favorite and funniest impersonators and comedians, man, and I mean that with all humbleness, man. And I've worked with some amazing people, man. You got the people in the chat saying they love it. They love Denzel, man. They love that.
Love
Denzel,
it. Love y'all, man.
Man, we appreciate everything you do, man. And keep on keeping on, man, because God is not through with you yet, man.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate
you
so much, man. Thank you for having me on. Everybody who's watching, much love. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned, man. A lot of big things are popping off, man.
That's what's up, C King, man. Be blessed, man. We talk to you soon.
Most definitely, man.
Yes, sir. Man. So like he said, man, that's my boy C King, man. And when I say he one of the dopest impersonators, man, he's killing it on YouTube right now. He's killing it on Twitter. He's killing it in real life. And I know whatever announcement he has, man, it's going to be